Hi, Alina. Thanks for having me over. Are you excited about moving to Cambria? Would it be okay if I gave myself a quick tour? If it's okay, let's use the kitchen table so we can lay everything out, and let's talk about getting you to Cambria. Now, the first thing I'd like to do is review your situation and what's important to you about making this move. Is that okay? Fantastic. Now, I have three bottom line questions for you. Are you ready? Number one, are you definitely ready to sell your home? Perfect. Number two, will you price it where it will sell for top dollar, or are you okay if it just sits on the market? Got it. Number three, and most important, Alina, do you want me to get it sold for you? Perfect. Alina, the purpose of our meeting today is twofold. Number one is for me to provide you with some very important information about what it's going to take to get your home sold for top dollar so we can get you to Cambria by Christmas, right? Number two is for us to decide today if the right thing for you is to partner with me in the sale of your home. Does that sound fair enough? Perfect. And whether you decide to hire me or not, I hope it will become clear to you through our meeting that my commitment is to help you get what you want. If I can't help you, I'll tell you today, because I'm not interested in just getting another listing. I'm very interested in helping you get to Cambria because that's what you want, right? Now, there's really one key item for us to address today, and that is to determine the right price to set on your home that will cause it to sell, right? Because obviously you don't want to put your home on the market and have it not sell, correct? Here's what I will do. As soon as you decide to hire me, I'm going to do everything it takes through my action plan to get your home exposed to all of the qualified buyers in the market, because that is the kind of exposure you want, right? Great. So the key today is for us to establish the right price that will make those qualified buyers excited about your house when they see it, right? Perfect. In preparation for our meeting, I've assembled a marketing plan, a comparative market analysis for your home. Are you familiar with this? There are three main parts to the market study. First are active listings. These are your competition, right? I call this Dreamland because it's what people want to get for their home, but you don't really know what it's going to sell for, right? Second are expired listings. Do you know what these are? That's right, homes that didn't sell at all. They wanted to sell, but something happened. I call this Never Never Land. Can you see why? That's right, you never want to be here, right? Last are the sold homes. This is reality because it tells us what homes are actually going for in this market. Are you with me? Perfect. The purpose of the market analysis is to determine the value of your home, first as buyers will look at it, and second as an appraiser will look at it. And I'm sure you can understand why that's important to you, right? First, the appraiser, because that's who the lender will hire to determine the value of your home based on what comparable homes are actually selling for, which is what buyers are actually paying now, right? Perfect. Second, to make sure we price your home in a way that will make it attractive to buyers, because is a buyer only going to be looking at your home, or are they going to shop around and compare your home with others? Obviously. So as they're looking around at other homes and comparing, what do you think they are comparing? That's right. They're comparing the features such as quality, condition, location, and they are comparing price, right? Are you ready to take a look? This home is very comparable to yours. Notice how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms. How big is the garage? What year was it built? How many square feet? Have you seen this home? Your home is much nicer than this home. This property is a little nicer than your property. This property is very comparable to yours. Does that make sense? What was the price? Notice how long on the market. How's that going to work to get you to Cambria by Christmas? So based on what the market is telling us, what price do you feel will get buyers excited about choosing your property over the competition? After looking at the market, after looking at your home and reviewing what the market conditions have to tell us, I'm suggesting we list the property for $20 million. And I'm sure you can see why that's the right price, correct? Because that will get you the best price for your property in this market in the best time possible, so we can get you to Cambria by Christmas. Won't that be exciting? Perfect. So, any questions about anything we've covered? Are you ready for the next step? The net sheet gives you all the costs associated with selling your property and how much you're actually going to walk away with after the sale of your home. This is something you would like to know, correct? These are all standard closing fees and expenses for sellers. Any questions on that? So based on a selling price of $20 million and a realistic selling price of $20 million and a closing date of Christmas, here are the estimated total net proceeds to you at closing. Alina, is that a number you can live with? I understand it's less than you were expecting. Alina, is that a number you can live with if you have to? Perfect. So we'll get it on the market for $20 million, which we agree is the right price. Are you ready for the next step? Well, I'm ready for you to put me to work. Are you ready for the next step? Can I lay out for you what's going to happen next? Here are the highlights. Number one is we want to make sure that your property shows at its best, right? Number two is I will be preparing the marketing for your property and launching my pre-marketing campaign immediately because you did want me to get you the most exposure to the market as fast as possible, correct? Perfect. Next, we launch our exclusive 10-day marketing blitz. Sound exciting? Your property will be marketed to every potential buyer out there and promoted to every licensed realtor and their buyers through the multiple listing service. Plus, I have it syndicated to over 5,200 real estate websites, including all the most popular ones that buyers go to online. Of course, you understand how important that kind of an internet exposure is for you, right? Perfect. Because you do want me to get you the right exposure so that we can get the best buyers in here, right? Perfect. Oh, and because, and next, and with that kind of exposure, we will be getting lots of buyer traffic. I'll be following up with all of that, and that will get us the best offers. I'll be negotiating all offers we get to ultimately get your property sold for top dollar to a rising rock star, and so we can get you to Cambria by Christmas. Are you ready for that? So, are you ready to start packing? I don't mean today, but soon. Perfect. So, any questions before you're ready to let me help you make this move happen and get you to Cambria? I'm going to have you initial right here on the CMA and the net sheet, and then we'll take care of the rest of the paperwork, and then I'll get to work. Congratulations.